All right, y'all. Peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? Today is Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. Whoop, whoop. Um, I'm just coming in here because, well, first of all, let's just toast to myself that we're ending season four. This is going to be season four, episode 12. And when I started podcasting this whole journey, I was like, I ain't going to do video. I'm just going to be on the, low radar and all that good stuff. But some told me start doing videos so you guys can see my movements, my expressions, and just to see my guests that come on the show. So I just want to thank everybody for rocking with me and supporting me during this journey. Um, so the topic today is friendships. So how to distinguish your relationships with people, friends, associates, acquaintances. And I'm gonna make this short and sweet. So basically, with a lot of situations have been coming up where people are getting in situations with people that weren't really for them. And I just feel like at the end of the day, you got to vet your relationships like you're vetting a potential partner. Because at the end of the day, it's all up to us to determine who's the right one for us. And if we're just telling everybody everything and all about our money, who we dating, what everything going on in our life, and we don't quite know if they're genuine, that's not good. So I think my message today is to tell you guys to really think about who you are friends with and if they're right for you. And it's not that they have to agree with everything you say or do everything, but first of all, follow your intuition. If you don't know what, you can't tell or you don't know, because some people feel like, oh, well, I don't know what my intuition telling me. Well, if you don't know, there's signs that people have. And if you pay attention, you'll see it. But once you do see it, it's best to just say, hey, we were cool at this time. Maybe they were friends for a season, and maybe it's time for you to meet some new friends. It's time for you to meet somebody that's more genuine for you as far as a friendship level. Because what I'm noticing is that the friend word is thrown around so loosely. Like, this my friend, this my friend. Sometimes somebody just your acquaintance, somebody you just know of, don't really know much about, but you're cool with them, no problem. Text you how you doing every few months. You say good. You text them and they say good. Whoop de whoop. They're not telling you nothing personal, nothing personal. That's fine, but also know that that's the acquaintance level. Like, of course, don't tell the acquaintance so much information, especially when you don't know if they're your friend. If it's like a friendship type of situation. And then for associates, those are people that kind of that know you better, but they still ain't your friend. They just cool. Like, you might go meet with them, have a drink at the bar, whoop de woo every few months, but you're not gonna call them if you, I don't know, going through depression or having a bad day at work and the boss did this and you just want to vent. Those most likely won't be the people you call. Now some might, but most time you won't. Um, and it's different to me from going up to a stranger. Like when I used to live in LA, I used to walk to the bar all the time and I would be talking to people and be like, I might bring up something at work and we having a drink and I'll never see them again. But that's different. It's okay to have that type of situation. But when you try to create a relationship with someone that was never meant to create a relationship with, it causes stress. And first of all, if you have to second guess if this person is your friend or not, most likely they're not your friend. Now, at times we all could be wrong and be like, oh, well, overjudge somebody or assume something you may not know. If you got a problem with somebody, it's good to tell them first, say, hey, listen, I got a problem with you. But you to go out here and be telling everybody else what you got a problem with the person, that's not going to help you solve the issue. So that's what I think that um, I feel like people can start working on to make their lives better because at the end of the day, that's what made my life better. Because when I used to tell everybody everything, I wasn't feeling better. I was like, dang, how come I don't feel better? Now that one true friend that I had during that time, I think she was really sick now, so I can't even contact. She's been going through. She's an older woman, much older woman. Um, I knew she was a true friend, and I knew I could tell her whatever I need to tell her. I didn't feel no sense of um evilness or just someone that wasn't. I didn't feel like she wasn't for me. I felt like that was a true friend. Like if I called her, she didn't try to push her agenda on me. She didn't try to make me do stuff I didn't want to do. She was very clear as to who I was. She helped me through my issues based off of who I am as a person. So that's a true friend to me. It's not somebody trying to tell you what to do, trying to tell you how to live your life. Now, if you're doing some crazy stuff and somebody's trying to help you, that's different. Like, you're on certain, things you shouldn't be doing, like crazy stuff, then yeah, somebody might tell you what's up. But if you ain't doing nothing crazy, nothing like that, and you're doing what you want to do, like if you want to do two businesses at the same time, if you want to travel to Paris for alone for 6 months, Do you? Of course, protect yourself. Do what you gotta do, whatever when you go overseas and all that. But no one should be telling you what to do. Um, so I think that in light of everything going on, just be careful who you tell stuff to. You don't, at the end of the day, if you got it, people will know you got it. You don't have to prove no offense to anybody, and you don't have to be friends with everybody. And it's okay to know people and to be cool with them, but you don't have to be best friends with everybody and travel with everybody. You know what I mean? Because most of the time, you got an intuition that you shouldn't be traveling, with somebody. You end up traveling with them. It's like we already knew you shouldn't be traveling with them. You know what I mean? So, um, everybody got that little intuition. So I just think people just think that this is my advice to y'all. Just follow your intuition. Pay attention to the small things, the red flags about a person. And then also, they don't even got to be a bad person for them not to be in your close circle. Sometimes it's nothing there's no commonality. Sometimes you get on the phone, you're like, okay, the sun is nice and all this. And that person might just turn into an associate, but it doesn't mean that they're a bad person necessarily. They're just not on your life path. If you're about entrepreneurship, trying to get out of 9 to 5, and they say and they want to be safe and stay safe and under a little hut, they might not be for you. You know what I mean? You might need to talk to other people that's trying to branch into a 9 to 5. I'm not saying cut that person off, but you can't talk to them about that stuff all the time. You know what I mean? So you might be in college and then somebody, else ain't in college and they might not understand what you're going through in school and, they're not supportive or they don't understand. And that's okay. You know what I mean? You just get around people that's kind of like minded. And then, and like I said, I don't want to go off the cliche like, oh, well, just hang out with people that's like minded and don't learn from other people. No, learn from other people, learn different things from other people. But just far as like an ongoing friendship, just understand that most of the time you're gonna hang out with who you are more similar to. So that's just the reality of it, and that's what I had to learn, And it's making it kind of like a lonelier situation because I'm not talking to everybody like I used to, like I did in my 20s. I'm not like woo de woo. This is what's going on. Da, da, da. I don't have as many ears in my head. I mean, any as many mouths in my head. But that's fine with me because now I feel like I got more clarity as to what I want to do and where I need to go without somebody telling me everything and what I need to do. So, um, or just the wrong advice in general is not in my ear because sometimes people, like I said, a lot of people got ulterior motives, and unfortunately, I'm sorry that had to happen to Shaquilla and others that we probably don't even know about right now. But a lot of people do have ulterior motives, and it's good to vet them, ask some questions, get to know the person if you want to develop a friendship with them, and just know who the difference is between your friends, associates, and acquaintances, and you'll be good. And if your intuition tell you to run, run. And just stay safe out there, y'all. And I want to say, if anybody out there dating, or either you're in a relationship and you just want to have a fun game night, get to know your partner a little bit more. Because sometimes, hey, you can date your husband and date your wife. Sometimes you don't know certain things about them that you thought you knew. Go ahead and pick up my card game, Dating Assassins, and go ahead and assassinate their truth. Facts are the enemy to the truth. See what's going on with them. See if there's some things you didn't know about them. You can have it opens a time to discuss things that maybe you didn't think about before. So I think it's just a way for you to connect with your partner or a future partner. The questions are somewhat funny, and then also it's serious too. So it's for people that really want to see if that person's for them and stuff like that, but also just to get to know them and have a conversation start. So go ahead, check that out, datingassassins.com. You can also purchase it for Walmart, Amazon. We about to go global, y'all. We about to make this thing happen. Um, and then continue to rock with us. Subscribe, share, comment, and y'all stay safe out here. All right. All right. Peace.